Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. A special show today because on August 16th, 1977, the king of rock and roll died. We're talking about Elvis Presley.
That's right.
42 years ago.
Wow. That's kind of crazy to me.
Wow. Kenya. And to talk about this today, we've got 4 Elvis entertainers on the show with us. And
that's right. Yeah. They're really great. Some Elvis impersonators. They do a fantastic job. You've met a couple of them before, but today you're going to get to talk to them. And guess what else we're going to do? Some Elvis trivia. We're going to see who knows Elvis or knew Elvis the best.
That's right. We're going to do a little bit of that. We got some Elvis facts too we're going to talk about. First, let's throw out a few facts, okay?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. A lot of people, his breakthrough hit was, do you know what it is?
Heartbreak Hotel.
You read that, didn't
you?
Released in 1956. And it was a song inspired by a newspaper article about a local suicide, and that's how that came together.
Okay.
Now, a lot of songs, Elvis had a lot of #1 songs, but do you know he never wrote a song?
Really?
Never wrote a song.
I didn't know that.
That's right. Now, how about the Florida judge?
Yeah, let's see. So a Florida judge called Elvis a savage and the same year that he said his music was undermining the youth. He was subsequently forbidden from shaking his body at a gig. So guess what he did? He waggled his finger instead at the protest.
I'll tell you, wonder what happened to that judge. I don't know. All right, recording Hound Dog. Now listen to this. Recording Hound Dog in the studio in 1956. Elvis reportedly demanded 11 takes before he got what he wanted.
Wow.
Just like Blue Christmas. They recorded that in July.
It sounds like an episode of Carolina and Company.
He couldn't get in the mood, though. He couldn't get in the mood for it, so he had them go out, cut the air conditioner down real low, and bring in a Christmas tree, and then he did Blue Christmas.
Really?
Elvis is
How about
something
that?
else.
All right, so Elvis bought his mansion Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee in 1957 for $100,000. It was named by its previous owner after his daughter, Grace. How about that?
That's right. I'll tell you, a lot of cool stuff. All right, that's something you may not know. He was related at a distance, of course, to former U.S. President Abraham Lincoln and Jimmy Carter.
That's cool.
I never saw them shaking like Elvis did.
That's right.
You know, that's a little bit of trivia for you.
Let me see. Stand up. Can you dance like Elvis?
No, I can't do it,
Stand up
baby.
and let's see.
I can't do it, baby.
I can't.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord. We've got a great show lined up in just a few minutes. We're going to check out our weather first.
It's either the mugginess or the thunderstorms that are weighing you down today. Of all days, we have a stormy Friday. Let's take a live look outside. This is our sky cam in North Myrtle Beach, and this view has changed all morning long since sunrise. We've had sunny skies out there. We've had a little bit of cloud cover. We've had some showers and storms, and now it just looks pretty cloudy out there. A few people taking advantage of the dry weather at this present time for that little walk on the beach, but certainly not a beach day. It's not packed out on this Friday as it typically would be. As we look ahead right now, let's take a look at our radar. The clicker's kind of sticking here a little bit, probably from that mugginess, keeping the clicker a little bit on the sticky side. Let's look at live Doppler 15,000. This is where the rain is coming down. A nice soaking rain headed towards Carolina Forest right now. This is not severe, nor are we detecting any lightning here, but it's really going to make for a wet lunch hour right there in Carolina Forest, a heavily populated area. If you have lunch plans in Conway coming up soon, a wet lunch for you as well. Likely indoors, not on the patio, at least this afternoon. And those showers are extended up and down the Grand Strand, North Myrtle Beach. You've gotten showers off and on throughout the morning as well. We'll head into the afternoon, continuing with those rain chances. Let's look a little bit more inland right now. A nice storm happening in Aner. It's coming down quite heavily. You're noticing some lightning out there as well, some cloud to ground lightning. Back over into Britain's Neck, things are starting to improve for you just a little bit more. Just some steady rain, not as heavy. As we continue to look ahead, let's take another radar look back to our south, and we'll look ahead north as well. Let's take a look right now. I'll step away and click the screen here. The clicker is not working, so just bear with me here. As we look ahead, we will continue with the storms to our south over Andrews, just some scattering showers and thunderstorms, and over into Marlboro County near Clio, a shower out there as well. If you want to blame this rain on someone, blame it on that stationary front. It will keep the weather unsettled as we head into your weekend. Your Friday, yes, we've talked about the showers being east of I-95. That is the case. It will begin to let up this evening, and we'll look for a few more showers and storms around the dinner time frame. But beyond the sunset, we'll look for fewer showers and storms around. Your weekend will start off mainly dry, but we will look for scattered showers and storms by the afternoon. Here's a quick look at your weekend forecast. We'll come in into the mid-80s at the beaches and low 90s across the PD.
All right, it's all about Elvis on the show today. Our first guest, Alex, an Elvis impersonator, or Elvis Jr.
An Elvis entertainer.
That's right. Okay, an entertainer.
All right, now, Alex, let's ask this. First off, were you alive when Elvis was alive?
No.
That's right.
Not at all. I was born in '94.
How did you get into Elvis?
Well, I was raised by my grandparents,
Yeah.
so I grew up with Elvis around, and when I was little, they took me to an Elvis show. Eddie Miles, we were talking about
Yes,
earlier.
Eddie Miles.
He was the
Great
first
show.
Elvis I ever saw, and
You did a
I
great
decided
job.
then that's what I wanted to do.
That
so
was
you've
it
been doing
after
it.
that.
That's it, yeah.
And you travel around, you do Elvis a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah. I'm local here in Myrtle Beach. I have a theater gig here. I also travel around and do contests.
All right, that's pretty cool. All right, now I got to ask you, your favorite Elvis song?
It's Midnight.
Midnight?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's what we're going to show, isn't it?
I think so.
We got you entertaining.
There it is right
Here
there.
it is right here. Great song, too. Now, very few people, Elvis impersonators, do this song.
Absolutely.
And I don't understand why, 'cause
I
it's
don't.
great.
There's a lot of songs. He had over 600 songs, so you tend to hear the same ones over and over again. But a lot of the more obscure songs are coming into play, and you're hearing them more often.
That is pretty cool. Look how much fun! Look how much fun that is. Now
it's a blast.
tell me where you entertain. Up and down the East Coast.
Mostly, yeah. Yeah, I'm here in Myrtle Beach at GTS Theater right now, every week. But yeah.
I do that. All right, now, I went to see Elvis in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Guess what the ticket cost me?
$10.
$9.50.
I was close.
Really?
That was in '70, right before he died, about a year before he died.
I wonder right now what it would be to go see, if Elvis was still alive, what it would be to see that
At least
concert
a couple
right now.
hundred.
At least.
Woo,
At least
at
a couple hundred.
That's unbelievable. How long you can continue to do this, man? You
How long will
enjoy
I
it?
continue?
Yeah.
Well, at least until I'm 42. That's when Elvis, you know.
That's when Elvis died?
He's been gone as long as he was
Yeah.
alive.
That's right.
So, but hopefully as long as I can, as long as my body will allow me.
So you're not planning on dying at 42?
No.
Cecil,
Not at all.
I was just checking.
Not at all.
Not today, at least,
No,
right?
not
Yeah.
today.
That's what I go. All right, now, Elvis's natural color hair was not black.
No, it's dirty blonde.
That's right.
Yeah.
What is yours?
It's light brown.
Light brown.
So this is a box color.
That's
yeah.
okay. All right, that's what I had to keep checking on the
Yeah.
set.
That's a
All right. Well, in doing Elvis, that's cool. Can you kind of stand up and give me a little bit of move of Elvis?
Well, you didn't do it. Why should I?
Oh,
no,
you-
I'm just
you're
kidding.
Elvis.
You
All
do
right.
it with me.
No, you do it better than I do.
Hold on, grab your
All right, Ted, let's see what
microphone
you
beforehand.
do.
All right,
It's
well,
right
I'll
there
teach you
behind
how
you.
to do something.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
Cecil.
Try to do something else.
You're
Do it,
going to
Elvis.
stand right here.
Yeah, okay.
Take your arm like this.
I got that.
All right, and go like this. There you go.
All right, I got
That's
it.
suspicious minds right
I'm
there for you.
suspicious. I'm going on tour. I'm going on tour.
Everybody
I'm
over
going on
there,
tour
think
with
of a move you're going to teach Cecil. I just
That's-
figured out what's happening on this show.
How many different outfits do you have?
I have about 4 or 5
4 or
different
5
outfits.
Did you have to have these special made, a lot of them?
Yeah, they're all custom made. So
Very good.
you send all your measurements. There's a company out of Indiana, B&K Enterprises, who makes them.
Very good.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's
More
good.
information about you entertaining and your schedule
Where
over
can you
there
find
at
it?
the theater. Where can I find that?
Facebook, Alex Mitchell's Elvis, or gtstheater.com.
Fantastic.
Man, we
Thanks for being
appreciate
with
you
us.
being here.
Thank you very
You're
much.
You're
Hold
going to be
on.
back in a little bit now.
Yes,
You're going to
sir.
be back. We're going to do a little trivia to see
Yeah.
what you know about Elvis.
Yeah, your Elvis facts. You better have them right there.
I'm
in your
ready.
brain.
Up on them. You ready?
I'm
Brush
ready.
up.
All right, we're going
All
to be
right.
back. We'll have all of you in here. All right.
That's
Thank you very
We
much.
got more coming up.
That's right. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, another Elvis entertainer and company with us right now. Going to talk a little bit to Michael and his daughter, Presley.
That's right. She was named, of course, Elvis Presley, and her name. And today's a special day. It's her birthday, isn't it?
That's correct.
Happy birthday, Presley.
Yep.
Named
How old are
after
you?
the king and her
Yeah.
birthday. I love it.
That's
How old
right.
are you?
12.
12. All right, you're getting on up. All right. Do you watch your daddy entertain a lot?
Yeah.
Do you? So you're an Elvis
Like-
fan too, of course.
Yeah.
Like when he's out or just in the kitchen when he's dancing around? Both, right?
Both. Yeah.
All right, Michael, let's talk about now. How long have you been doing? Of course, you were not living when Elvis died.
Correct.
All right. So, how did you get into doing Elvis Presley?
Started as a child, and I heard him on the radio. I seen him on the TV in a movie, and I asked my dad who he was. He told me, and thus it all began.
It all started.
Started slicking my hair back, put on a leather jacket. I used to dance with a hockey stick as my guitar. You know?
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's all I had.
That's pretty cool. You know, a lot of kids now, when their dad does stuff like this, they kind of shy away and say, "Oh no, not my dad." But you didn't do that,
Not
did
this
you?
one.
No, I don't.
Not
You're
this
into
You
it.
love it, don't
Yeah.
you?
It actually made her popular at school. Let's be honest.
All right.
So, yeah,
All right,
you're
well,
welcome.
I'm gonna
You're
ask,
welcome.
Presley, I'm going to ask you first. What's your favorite Elvis song?
Well, my favorite slow song of Elvis is
Yeah.
Just Pretend.
Good. All right, Michael, we got to know what yours is.
My favorite song changes week after week, and right now it is "Let Us Pray" from his movie Change of Habit.
Oh,
Gospel song.
Great
All right.
gospel songs. He had a number of them. We're going to talk a little later about some of that on trivia.
All right.
That's right.
All
You
right,
want to know
now-
a fun fact about Michael? Michael, tell us the name of your kids. You've
Yeah,
been on the show
listen.
before, but I
Yeah.
love they're all named after Elvis.
Fantastic. This is Presley, and then I've got twin boy girl, Memphis and Graceland.
I love
How
it.
about that?
I love
Yeah.
it.
All
That's
right,
fantastic.
you got to see the shoes. You got to
Yeah.
see the shoes.
Yeah,
She's got
man.
on pink shoes. Of course, Elvis
That's
bought
right.
pink Cadillacs, and they had to paint it, of course, because they didn't have pink Cadillacs at that time.
That's
but
it.
you found those. You didn't have to paint them.
Look
No,
at
I
him.
did not have to paint these. I did find these. They're a little dirty. They're about 8 years old, so forgive me. But
That's all right. They look good.
yeah.
Tell
for
us a little bit about your
$42.
entertainment in the area.
that's you.
I've been entertaining for about 13 years in the area, and it's just been fun. It's been a long road, learning a lot of things. I have a music track show that I do, and I also have a live band. And the live band is, of course, my most favorite because you get to do whatever you want. So.
And you can find us on where can you go get more information about where
So
you
check us out on Facebook at MSJR Productions, and you'll find all the information about what I'm doing there.
are. All right. I want you to pick that microphone up.
Okay.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
and I
Here
wanna-
we
I want
go.
to see a little move from
All
right
right.
No,
there
no,
now.
stand up. There, he's
So
going
I
to
can't
teach
do
you.
every one.
You can.
Are you ready
just
for
fine.
this?
Man, I
It's-
can't do all
It's gonna be a
these.
little tough. So
All
what
right,
you
here we
do
go.
is you kick your feet
I can't even lift my feet.
back and forth. You got to sway
You
your
gotta
arms
swing.
just like this.
I can't do that. I'm gonna watch you do it. Do it, now, Michael. You do
Oh,
it.
you want me to
All
do
right,
it
You do it
gotta
for real, yeah.
So it's real simple. That's all you do, just like that.
Try
real
it. Give it
simple.
one more whirl.
I can't.
We got
real-
All
like
right, here
30
we go. One more
seconds.
time.
Ready to
Here we
go.
To the right, to the
right,
left, to the right.
to the right. That's enough for me. You're doing the next one. They
I'm
always want to make fun of me.
Oh, gosh.
This is true. I listened to it.
We can have young
that's a
and
lot
what
of fun.
Elvis would look like maybe now. Cecil, if you dye your hair black, you never know.
I could look like him, couldn't
Yes.
We could probably do that.
I? Wow, thank you, brother.
We could make a movie with
Thank
you.
you.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I love it. Thanks for being with
Thank
us.
y'all for being on the show.
Get ready for
Happy
trivia,
birthday,
okay?
darling. Happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we got more coming up.
See you in just a few minutes. All right, a special show today. If you're just tuning in, all about Elvis. August 16th, 1977, Elvis Presley died at the age of 42. We've got some Elvis entertainers on the show with us today. Another one coming up right now.
That's right, David's here. It's been a long time. You think about it, Elvis would be 84. 84 on the day that he died. I mean, if he was still living, he'd been 84 today. All right, let's talk a little bit now with David. All right, David, were you living when Elvis was living?
Absolutely.
All right, that's what I was wanting to know. Now. And so
Yeah,
you-
I was 15 years old when I found out that Elvis had died. I was sitting in a van at football practice when I found out about it.
Really?
And I was like, sitting talking to a friend of mine, and somebody came up and said, Elvis died today. And I just looked at him. I said, really? Not Elvis. He's too young,
Wow.
I mean, this is a guy, when I was a little boy, I would play his records in my room and sit in my room and sing and pretend I had a whole room full of girls that I was singing to. And I was doing this before I was 10 years old.
Wow.
And I would even pretend to get up and go kiss all of them.
I love it.
I've been doing this in my mind since I was a kid.
Wow. So for you, you loved Elvis even before you found out more about him as a teenager.
Absolutely. We would go see his movies when I was a kid at the drive-ins and at the walk-ins, and whenever
Cool.
they came on television, you made a point to watch Elvis because it was Elvis.
Yeah,
right.
you got that right. Now,
Absolutely,
you
yeah.
got to think about this. All right, David, I want to know your favorite Elvis song.
It has to be a popular one, and it's American Trilogy. And the reason why I like that one is because I always pay homage to our military and our first responders whenever I do that song.
Look at him
Here's some
performing
music
right
for
now.
you now. Here, this is, what is this you're singing?
Singing Hound Dog.
Hound Dog, that's
What?
Hound Dog.
Hound Dog, yes.
Yeah.
It looks like the medley that I do of All Shook Up, Hound Dog, and
Yeah, all
Park
mixed
Rex
together.
Hotel. Yeah, that's
All
a
right.
medley that I do. That's actually a Coral Beach resort that I
Good.
did that show
So
for.
entertaining around the area and stuff. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
I do shows down at the Myrtle Beach Boardwalk there in Palawa Park, right beside the Big Sky Wheel. I'm the Boardwalk Elvis in Myrtle Beach.
Cool.
You can find out more about me on my Facebook page, David Cheney, and on the Myrtle Beach Boardwalk. Jan Cannell is the executive director.
Great.
And this past summer, I worked with a group called Crossroads, headed up by Matt Hayward of Heroes for Hire. I worked with them. We did a show together every Wednesday night. We just finished up our season from 8 to 11. It was a great show.
Cool.
And I had an absolutely blast, great time. And in between there, I work at Roost Chris Steakhouse. So y'all come on out and see me there too.
And you do Elvis there?
They let you do Elvis
there.
at the table.
I do. I do Elvis at the tables. And, you know, I stay real busy with what I do. And, you know, working there is a great job for me. And I do Elvis every now and then. They let me off to do my Elvis show.
Yeah.
How many shows a year you think you do, roughly?
Now, I used to do quite a bit. I used to do about 200 a year.
Right.
But now I probably do maybe, I would say, between 40 and 50.
Okay.
Yeah, you slow down. The older you get, you slow down a little bit.
You're not slowing down too much. Stand up and let me see your moves.
I can't. I want to see his.
Hop on up. Let's see.
Oh,
Come on,
goodness.
I'll
Hold
tell you
your
what.
microphone. Hold your microphone.
All right, well, let me take my glasses off. We'll do this one
there.
there.
Here we go. I'm about to fall
You
down.
thought this was Elvis entertaining. It's Amanda and
we're gonna do it
Cecil
like this.
entertaining.
Believe it,
It's
it's
All right, man, I'm
fantastic.
just going to do an ending, okay?
Okay, an ending. I can do an
On
ending.
the song on Pope Salad Annie.
Okay.
Like I'm doing,
Pope
just do it
Salad Annie.
do it like that.
Yeah.
And
your
you
hips,
just
Cecil.
move it around like that.
Yeah.
And then just go like that and go, yeah. And then bring your hand around like that.
That's why, yeah.
And then go. Thank you very much.
I got it. All right, T, sit down a minute.
Oh,
Sit down.
boy.
We got. You know, you love this. How long are you gonna continue to do this?
Well, as long as I can. You know,
physically.
I'm 57, so
Yeah.
I figure I got another, you know, maybe 10 years or more. Who knows? Whatever,
got more in
whatever
you.
the Lord's going to, you know, allow
you
me to
do.
have. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So I look at every day as a gift. I mean, every day that I
got it.
can do it and do what I want to do and live my dream. You know, I really feel like sometimes that I cheat life.
A lot of people do.
I really do.
Thank you,
All
David.
right.
We
Thanks for being
appreciate
with. Get your trivia head ready.
it. Yeah, we're getting
You
ready for that
it?
too.
Okay.
One more. We
Elvis
got one more
Trivia
Elvis
coming up. We'll be right back. All right, August 16th, 1977, Elvis Presley died at the age of 42. Today, a show to commemorate him, celebrate his life, and also we've got some Elvis impersonators and doing a little Elvis trivia in just a few minutes. Travis is with us now.
That's right. Entertaining. Elvis is what it's all about. Now, were you alive when Elvis was alive?
No, sir. I wish.
You wished. All
Yeah, I
right.
was born in '82, so I was right behind him.
You were
Right
behind
behind
him.
him,
All right.
that's
Now,
right.
how did you get into doing Elvis?
4 years old. My mom and dad taped on VHS tape the Aloha from Hawaii show.
Great show.
Absolutely, one of his best. And they played it for it over and over. Put it in the VCR, and I played it over and over. So much I
Really?
wore it out. Yeah.
Now, when did
absolutely.
you start entertaining as an Elvis person?
I literally started when I was 4 years old.
Really?
Here's a cool story. On VHS tape, back
Yeah.
in those days, my grandmother made me an Elvis suit. My mother hand glued all the rhinestones and the studs on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I've got a VHS tape of me doing it in my grandma and grandpa's living room at 4 years old, 1986.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That's cool. Now,
Yeah.
you travel all over doing Elvis?
Yes, sir. Been as far out as Brazil.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I've been very blessed.
There you go. We
Yes,
got a little
sir.
bit of here.
Yeah. That looks like it's at the Ultimate in Memphis, doing How Great Thou Art.
That's
That
a great,
is. That's exactly what it is.
big ones too. Well, you, yeah. What? If I had to pick, you had to pick right now. What's your favorite Elvis song?
My Way.
My Way.
My Way is my favorite.
You know, Paul Anka wrote that for Blue Eyes
Absolutely.
himself.
Yeah.
He sure did. Then Elvis recorded it, made a great thing of it. All right, now what's next for you, Travis? What you gonna
Well,
do?
right now I'm at Legends in Concert.
Yeah.
I will be here through the end of August.
Okay.
Then I go on the road for 2 months. I'll
Okay.
be in Lexington, North Carolina. I go out to Texas to do a couple shows. Got some golfing to do and some racing to do on my time off.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
So
you
you
gotta
got-
have a little free
you gotta
time.
take a
you,
little
you
break.
play golf?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
a pretty good golfer.
Oh, that's good. That's
I'm a
good.
scratch golfer.
A scratch golfer.
yeah.
Whoa, you are
Yeah.
very good. All right,
and then
now
I'll be
this-
back in the show at Legends
yeah.
November and December.
Yeah, so you're gonna be playing around for a long time.
Very
Yes, sir.
good.
Yes,
Well, that's
sir.
good. That's good. All right, now, your favorite song, you told us that. Now,
My Way.
what's the future for you? How long will you continue to do this, you think?
As long as the good Lord will let me and as long as the people want to see me do it.
That's awesome.
That's how long I'll do it.
I mean, you're doing exactly what you want to do, and you
couldn't-
love doing it, right?
I couldn't ask for anything
Very
better.
good.
Get your mic. Let's
30
do it.
seconds.
Let's do a move. Let's do a move.
Here we go.
We got
now
30
you're
seconds.
into
Now
it.
here's the thing, Cecil.
30 seconds. Do it
Everybody
quick.
else took it hard on you, so
Yeah,
all
you
it
can-
is this right here.
Oh, I can do that, Bubba.
That's all it is.
That's it?
You know, that's all you got to do.
Oh, I can do that.
Come on, throw a
Look
little
at-
spin.
That's the easiest. That's the
Throw a little
easiest
spin.
one
Wait, wait.
ever.
That's easy.
That's the
I
easiest
got
one
this.
ever.
Look at all
Yeah.
the Elvis people over
They're-
there saying
they're all
that.
going over there.
But
Hey.
they took it hard on you. I didn't want to
They
make
did.
it hard.
That's
Hey,
right.
we'll be right
Okay.
back in a minute. Trivia's coming up.
That's
Stay with
right.
us.
Time for a little Elvis trivia. Got our 4 Elvis entertainers right here with us. All right, Cecil, go for it.
All right, everybody just holler out when you know it.
boy.
What's Elvis's first movie?
Let me
tell you.
All right, did good, guys. All right, that's good. All right, now, what was Elvis, the 2-sided hit, Hound Dog, what was on the other side?
Don't be cruel.
Man, these guys know a little
Come on,
something. All right, I gotta ask
Cecil.
you. All right, he gave his team, the Memphis Mafia, were given matching diamond and gold rings with a thunderbolt in it. What were the letters on it?
TCB.
Oh, man.
Oh, I
All
got
right.
one. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Why did Elvis's monthly income in 1957 go from $400,000 a month to $78 a month?
Because he joined the military. He was drafted.
Go ahead. The man
That's
served.
it.
I like
That's
that.
right.
All right, what was his first musical video?
Jail's Rock.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, you're right.
Yep.
You're right. I'm sorry. I wish so. I thought we both
Okay.
should go.
Elvis was awarded 2 medals in the Army. Name one.
Marksman.
Okay. The other one for sharpshooting. Very good.
Hey, that's very good. All right, 1955, Elvis made his first television debut on what show?
The Dorsey Brothers.
Nope.
Wait,
Sullivan.
TV?
Steve Allen.
Nope.
No.
I got him. Louisiana
no.
Hayride.
Oh, that's
Wasn't
radio.
that-
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
That's
sorry.
a radio.
Said
That's
first
radio.
television.
Oh,
I'm
That's
sorry.
radio.
Come on, Cecil.
I'm
Come
really
on,
sorry.
Cecil.
All right, how many Grammys did Elvis win?
Two.
And what were they for?
Oh, it's
Gospel.
pretty
How
simple.
great thou art.
Great thou
Gospel.
art.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Great thou
Okay.
art.
Just gospel. That's
That's
good.
good. That's good.
All
All right. Elvis had a lot of nicknames. Can you name one?
E.
Elvis to Pelvis.
Elvis Pelvis.
He hated it.
All right, how about one more here? Where did Elvis grow up?
Tupelo. Then
Tupelo,
Memphis.
Tupelo most of the way. So
Then
Here.
Memphis.
You got
his
one more
favorite
page right there.
football team.
Well,
Cleveland
he had
Browns.
3. Pittsburgh
Browns.
Steelers, Cleveland Browns, and the Chicago Bears.
You
Go,
got it.
Cleveland
You got
Browns.
it.
I
Man,
love it.
thank
Guess
you.
what you guys
Thank
get to do? Give it a and a wave goodbye.
Oh,
All right, everybody, thank you so much. A special Elvis show today.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a
See
great
ya.
day, everybody.